Because we can...
Exhibit A.
Yeah. Okay. Should we do an opening first?
Yeah, man. You're the man.
I was going to say you should do it.
I should do it.
I'll do it, but if you want to do it.
You do it.
Okay.
Do it hard.
Okay, here we go. First what we'll do is we'll pause and we'll have silence and I'll clap, just so I know when to cut.
Right, so just... Do you want me to... the awkward silence, is it going to be awkward? Do you want me to make it awkward?
Yeah.
Do you want me to make the silence awkward?
As long as it's silence.
Okay. I just feel like it involves flashing something like some sort of...
let's not, then.
You know, yeah. How are we going to make it awkward?
Just mute this.
I don't know. I don't think anything you could do right now would be like... Huh? Nothing.
Okay.
Is this not making you feel awkward? Nope. Not even a little bit.
Here we go.
Dumb, yeah, it was really dumb. So brought up, I'm like, what's he gonna do? And it's just like you're like at primary school, like he's like everyone.
I can't remember if it was a school I went to, a school my kids went to, and they'll go, "Stop, look, and listen."
Oh, yeah.
And the kids had to. Oh man, that was terrible.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Before You Jump for this week, episode 16. I'm Dylz and Stewart.
I'm Kelz.
And we're here in Kelz's shed.
We haven't jumped yet. We haven't jumped yet. We have not jumped yet.
No jumping.
Before you jump, just don't. And then podcast over, and then, well, that was easy.
So, we're here in Kelz's shed, and Kelz was about to start talking about something, and I was like, whoa.
That was a better whoa than yours, I reckon.
So we were talking about Wrestlemania.
Wrestlemania.
Yeah.
It used to be 3 hours, then it was 4. Now it's 8.
Yeah. And then it was so long they had to put it over 2 days.
Over 2 goddamn days.
Yeah, 4 hours each.
77,000 people.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine... It's like my brother is not into sports like I am and that sort of thing, but I sometimes show him clips that sort of you don't have to be a sports fan or a wrestling fan. It transcends all that. Like when CM Punk returned.
Yeah.
Like you've got 40,000 people. Every single one of them screaming your name. I can't imagine that feeling. Like
it must be amazing.
Like Undertaker, his Hall of Fame, he holds the record now. I think, I reckon, he holds the record for when you get to the podium to do your speech and people are like clapping. And then 15 minutes later, people are still clapping. Like,
yeah.
Like, thank you, Taker.
Yeah.
And he's just like, deep breath. And it's just like, you deserve it.
Yeah.
And then 15 minutes later, I'm like, say something. And then I'm like, oh, your speech sucked.
Yeah.
It did.
It was a bit...
It was too Mark Calloway. Beat Undertaker.
It was too much. And at first he was like...
And he was being really philosophical.
He was like... I've been the Undertaker forever, but today I'm going to be Mark Calloway. And by the end of it, I was like, I didn't need to know Mark Calloway.
No, that was boring.
I did not need to know.
It was a very, it was hit and miss, and there was a miss in the speech department.
Yeah, there's very few wrestlers I want to pull the curtain back on.
That's why I love those Broken Skull sessions, the podcast where they talk about shit.
Yeah.
But that was boring. I was like, oh... That what could have been.
Yeah, the only bits I really enjoyed when he told stories about people.
Yeah, exactly.
That was really good, but then he was like, this is my mindset.
Yeah.
These are my 3. I sound like
Just came to my second mindset, my mind flip, that what got me through.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I just kind of wanted to hear Yokozuna stories, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean? Like, or like, Austin stories.
Yokozuna fucked me up as a kid, because as a kid, it's kind of like when Justin's like, I can tell every Asian person apart. I can tell every, island apart.
Oh, yeah, gotcha, okay.
Tongan Samoan. And then, so Yokozuna, I'm like, why is this fat Samoan dude coming out?
Yeah, with Mr. Fuji.
Yeah, with the
flag.
Yeah, that reminds me of Jim Jeffries, but so she comes out of the fucking wardrobe, asshole looking like the Japanese flag, you know what's going on in there. Another guy comes out sheepishly putting up his pants. I know what happened. I love that line.
Yeah.
Asshole looking like the Japanese flag. I wish I came up with that. But I didn't.
Yeah. What do you think of Mania overall?
a lot. It was quite hacky. A lot of it, but it's the big time. 77,000 people. The whole pantomime behind it all. My favourite match, funnily enough, was Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Oh yeah, Bianca Belair. I agree. If she had bigger boobs, she'd be right up there.
Okay, but she's good in the ring.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah. I did enjoy that match. I enjoyed Edge and AJ.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Austin segment because I'm a mark for Austin.
Yeah.
And Kevin Owens.
And
to be honest.
he didn't look out of place. They protected him well. Like he wasn't like what do you call it? Sid Vicious when he's coming along with blue wash jeans.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I gotta hit the top rope, and it's like, no, you don't. You gotta stay at home.
I think it went so well because Austin is very smart. He went into this match knowing his limitations.
Yeah.
So he knew that he could probably do. He's probably like, look, I can give a German suplex. I can take bumps.
He took
a
bump on the
fucking
concrete.
fair share of bumps, man.
Yeah.
But he obviously went into that with knowing like I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, and then so him and Kevin Owens and whoever was putting that match together with him obviously worked out a game plan that, like you said, it protected what he could do. But I was actually really surprised it was a proper match that went as long as it did, and he took as many bumps as he did. Because I kind of thought, and I said this to a lot of people, but maybe even you, that going into this, I bet you it's the KO show. Austin comes out, they rib each other for a while. Austin hits him with a stunner, a little back and forth, and then Austin hits him with a stunner. Do you know what I mean? And then it's a 10-minute bear bash,
and there's stunners for all,
and someone else gets one as well, whoever. But it was an actual. They got a ref. Do you know what I mean? I was like, when they were like calling a ref out, I was like, holy shit!
Yeah, man.
They're gonna ring that, and then I was like, oh, this is gonna be a 2-minute squash. Do you know what I mean?
Or development match.
Yeah, whatever. And Kevin Owens is going to do the job and shit. But no, they really fucking... They went at it.
What about when Vince McMahon ripped his shirt off?
I was shocked.
You are 76 years old, sir.
How buff he was.
Looks 76. That is not...
He did not look 76. He looks better than me now.
I'll never look like this. I'll never look that. He looks like just no. That's granddad. That's your granddad. It's like my granddad will beat you up. I'm like, man, I will stomp your granddad out. That's your granddad. Your you talking shit about my grandson? No sir. No sir.
There was a few other things I was pleasantly surprised, but there were some things I hated.
Like
Johnny Knoxville. I'm sorry. I love Johnny Knoxville. I love Jackass. I did not need it to cross over.
One thing I kind of laughed with the big hand.
Oh, that was good. There was a few spots that were cool, but I was like, I did not need that to be. Yeah.
I didn't.
It was all just a gimmick match. I tell you what match surprised me. That was Bobby Lashley and the big massive dude.
Yeah, big black cunt. I
don't know his name, but
Lashley looked tiny. I've seen I've met shook his hand when he walked past me, and he was just a behemoth.
Yeah,
I remember he walked past and I was looking. I was like, Bobby, he's a freak.
Yeah,
he looked tiny compared to that.
Omos.
Black Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah, Black Giant Gonzalez, yeah. That match was, I was like, this is going to be shit.
Yeah, it's got to be a snorefest.
Yeah, it was actually, I'm not a big Lashley fan, that's
but
the thing.
But they kept it nice and short, though.
Yeah, it was good type match. I could not care less who won the main event on Sunday, the second night. Couldn't care less. Roman Reigns and... But I was like, I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and it wasn't... Yeah, day two. I thought day one was better.
I agree. Yeah, day one was better. And God bless WWE for finally clicking on that you cannot do anything after Austin.
Yeah.
Once Austin's had his match, that should be the end of the show because you cannot top that.
Plus the canvas is soaked in beer.
Yeah, there was that. But the only way they could have topped that, in all honesty, is if the last match was a surprise match of Owen Hart versus Chris Benoit. If Owen Hart came out and fought Chris Benoit with Eddie Guerrero as a special ref and Gorilla Monsoon on commentary, that's the only fucking way they could top that.
And then Doink the Clown came along.
And just raped a baby.
Raped a baby?
That's the only way you could get the crowd to go, holy fucking, I thought Austin was out there.
Yeah.
This is some shit.
So how was Mania? Well, Doink raped the baby.
Yeah, but how was Mania? That's just Doink.
That's just classic Doink being Doink. You gotta watch out for Doink.
What a ribber. Oh, since you got it on the screen there, I really like the Cody
American Nightmare.
coming out and I liked his match with Seth Rollins. Yeah. Although I hate Seth Rollins' gimmick, I loved the match.
I don't get this whole persona, but
but the match was fucking.
Do you know why it was
great.
so good? It's because they're so seasoned vet that they know what they're doing, and they know they've got like a 30-40 minute like time bracket there, and they just slowly build like. To the untrained eye, the first 15-20 minutes would have been like boring.
Yeah.
But the payoff, they're telling the story, and the payoff is when, near the end where they're just like, boo,
yeah,
yay, there's the payoff.
Yeah.
That means people are invested, like you've done your job.
Yeah.
I thought that was...
The other thing that was good about that match is if they had done that on a Raw or SmackDown, that match would have been like, the crowd wouldn't have been there. But at Mania, you get, like you said, you get the people who have been watching wrestling forever.
They're a very educated crowd. It may as well be an AEW crowd.
They know what's going on in that ring as it's happening.
Yeah.
So that was great.
77,000 people.
Yeah, but
2 nights.
Yeah, it didn't. The thing that drew me was Austin. At the end of the day, everything else I could have taken or left. I tuned in for
Everything else
Austin.
was more like, I didn't see that coming. That was a good match. Like,
everything else just was icing.
And to be fair, I did do a lot of skipping. I was like, I get it. I know what's going on here.
I only skipped one match, which is Ronda Rousey's match.
Man, she looks good with a few kilos on her.
I don't care.
I don't give a damn about your reputation. I will just want to...
Wreck ya.
Well, titty fucking is an option now with Ronda Rousey. Titty fucking is an option now.
Okay, are we going to do the Salma Hayek test on her?
What's the test?
Would you punch a retarded Chinese baby? Asian baby. Would you punch a retarded Asian baby?
I'm doing you a favour if it's already retarded.
To have Ronda Rousey shit in your chest.
Funny enough, I was talking to Morgan last night, had him on speaker here, and he was like, oh, look up Ronda Rousey Sports Illustrated. And I had on the big screen here, Ronda Rousey, and I wouldn't say no. I'm more of a Misha Tate fan, though.
I don't know who that is, but cool.
You don't know who Misha Tate is?
No.
Man, she was like... So she's a UFC
I'll
fighter.
I'll Google her while you're talking.
I was going to do it like...
no, you're good, you're good.
So, she's a UFC fighter, but I feel she's the only female UFC fighter... Tate.
Oh, Tate.
She's got big dreams. And she's got boobs as well.
Okay.
And, what's that Kate Van Zant
in AEW?
Yeah, the UFC fighter.
Yeah.
She's just not fair. She's just a hot bitch that started fighting at a young age.
Do you... Paige Van Zant. Oh, there she is right there.
Yes.
Do you find...
Paige. Turn to Paige.
Okay, yeah, Misha Tate. There we go. Yeah, no.
She's the sort of girl I wouldn't mind getting a paper cut on that page. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so I asked Morgan last night, what's your Mt Rushmore?
Yeah.
Females in wrestling.
Oh, okay, yeah, good question.
Like hottest for two of mine aren't even active wrestlers, but
right. Well, what's your Mount Rushmore?
So JoJo, the one that she was like the ring. She was the backstage, and now the black bitch with black girl.
Yeah, another one.
Brandy Rhodes.
Brandy Rhodes is a very pretty lady.
I would do horrible things just to lick her fucking roll on deodorant. Second one, third one. Would be Gorgeous George.
Wow, that's an old one.
Oh, man, her Macho Man. I had the poster on my wall. Yeah, Gorgeous George. Third. And fourth one, I'd have to say Layla in the early curly hair days. Layla.
Okay.
Or very, very early on, Trish Stratus, or like that. I don't know. It was a bit of a cum fest. Trish Stratus versus Mickey James at Wrestlemania. That one way back. Ooh,
Okay, so if I had to have a Mount Rushmore of female wrestlers, I would actually go for wrestlers to start with.
I'm just going by the ones that are the hottest.
Okay, that's cool. Respect that.
And I would jerk off.
So
to.
I would go with Lita.
Nice. I see her G's.
Can I just have Lita 4 times? Because
yeah, man.
like she can wrestle the
I get
shit
it. And you can see her
out
thong.
of everyone.
You can see her thong. I get it.
So I would have Lita. I would have Paige. I would have
I dig Paige.
Maria Kanellis.
Oh, that's a okay.
And I
Yeah.
would,
Yeah. Okay.
and I would have what's her name? Oh fuck! I can't. Her name is escaping me.
Candice Michelle.
Fuck no, not that ugly
Stacey
bitch.
Keebler.
No,
Jacqueline.
no, not with that forehead. Jesus,
Like
you could play a hockey game on it. Fucking great in the ring. Don't get me wrong. In fact, in the 90s, if Jackie came out, you didn't skip the match because you're like, she's gonna do some shit here. Do you know what I mean? Her and Molly Holly
yeah.
were like the best, and
Tori.
but they went good in the ring. So you'd be like, you would watch the entrance and you'd be like, and done,
Yeah.
and you'll skip to the next match.
Luna Vaughn.
Yeah, Luna was a good wrestler.
Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah,
she's actually-
Miss Elizabeth just misses out.
Just misses out.
Just misses out. No,
What are you thinking about WCW or
no, she's modern. She's current.
she's current.
The Fiend's the girl who was with the Fiend.
Oh, the blonde bitch.
Yeah, blonde
Yeah.
bitch. We'll go blonde bitch.
You got blonde bitch. Yeah, blue-eyed, fluffy tail. I get it.
Yeah.
She alright. She alright. She white though.
Or so am I.
I'm half. Yeah, I'm in that half. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that black and white domino.
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the time that I went to a swingers club in Auckland?
I think you have told me this.
Have I?
I think you have.
Ooh. I have?
I think you've mentioned it.
I have?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't recall that. I don't recall that at all. No. It was a great time though.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It was like...
What defines a swingers club?
Alright, so like, it's first of all, it's kind of like right next to the casino.
Yeah.
And it's meant to be like a low key place, but it's real fancy, you know. And you're meant to go with like females can go on their own, or you're meant to go as a couple. But on one particular night a week, on Wednesday nights, single males can go, like on your own. But you gotta like book it in. I'm talking like on Monday, you need to ring up and book, like, because it's like there's only X amount. You don't want a sausage fest, like, so
No,
X
no one
amount of
wants that.
dudes, and it has to be about the same amount as girls. And you get there, and it's $120 entry.
Jesus.
And you got to leave your phone with them, so they put it in a locker.
Yeah.
And so at first it feels like I'm in a pawn shop, like it's like there's like, you know, you feel like someone's gonna
I've
come
never
in.
walked into a pawn shop and it's gone,
Oh, you know, like the whole
too
like
fat, get out.
give me like a landline, like knocking on the glass, like pick it up. Like, hey man, how's it going?
Oh, I see.
Just behind this glass, you know,
Oh, not a pawn shop, a pawn shop with a W,
with a dub, mate.
not an O-R-N.
I've never been to a pawn shop.
I thought you meant like a sex shop, like a sex toy
Nah.
shop, where you go and buy porn.
Nah.
No, a pawn shop, not a pawn shop.
Yeah, duh, man. A pawn shop. It was all
A
like
minor, not a minor.
yeah, that's exactly the same. Like, it was like this big desk and there's lockers behind this dude. That was like, you know, a couple of the owners, nice. Anyway, you walk like they go, listen, we'll give you the tour of Club CCK, I think they're called, or something like that. Anyway, you walk through these like this door into like it was just this beautiful like wooden like whiskey bar. Basically.
Oh, nice. I like whiskey
It was
bars.
nice, and then there was a hallway with different rooms where you can partake in sexual activities.
Wow.
And like if they have their hand up and say no, then you can't join in. And if they say go away, then you can stand there and watch. But it was just like crazy. So then, about an hour later, when there's about 30, 40 people in there, and when you go out when you're like a kid, like a teenager, and you go like talk to girls, like you know, you're trying to like put your line out there. Like,
Oh, so you were a teenager at this point?
No, like I'm just comparing. Like when you go clubbing,
okay,
like,
when you're a teenager,
you're clubbing, you just wish that every girl was down, just like high school parties where like every girl was just down to like put tongue in mouth and get finger blasted down some random driveway. Like
Sure, yeah.
when you're 14 on like vodka mud shakes and
Yeah.
KGBs and tattoos and stuff. And this place was the same, but for adult, every person is there for promiscuous, no strings attached,
Yeah.
kinky sex. And there's like everyone, but like, so you can. I was just crazy. Like, that was the best night of my life. Like, every woman in there wants to have sexual relations, and then,
Yeah.
but a lot of girls don't go there by themselves, they go with a friend, so there's two of them there that like, we're just gonna see where the night takes us, and a few like, I don't know, black gins later, they're like, should we do it? Should we like, they're having a little conference amongst themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, should we like, you know, biting their finger like, should we? Like, look at me, then, like, blah, 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 like, because they're deciding, like, when in Rome, like, should we have a three-way? And next thing you know, like, you go down to like, one of the rooms where there's a sex swing and, you know, tacky neon lights and blah, blah, blah. And then there's another room to the side with a jacuzzi and...
Yeah.
It was just...
Please tell me you didn't get in that jacuzzi.
No, like, I think that's where my ex was started. It was like...
It's just foamy ass.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
I like how you put the
do you
bubbles.
put bubble bath in it? No.
Oh, you put the jets on. Like, no. Oh, so that's just...
Yep.
That's probably Trevor, and Trevor's like, oh, yep, that was me. I got one hell of an ejaculate.
There's a lot of sodium in my diet.
I have a lot of Chinese food and MSG. It was...
Gross.
but it was nothing like Thailand, but it was...
I gotta say, I mean, I never knew this place was next to the casino, and I went to the casino several times.
Oh, no, it's very... it's hidden away. It's
Need to know.
It's a little black door.
But even if I had known,
Yeah.
and I had $120 free, which I did when I was single, I used to do very good money then,
Yeah.
I would still not go just because I would feel so grotty
Oh,
once I've come.
Oh, man, no, man, like...
Once
it
I've
was-
blasted, I would be like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, it was some kind of...
You
it was
only
like-
live once, right?
It was like like the interactive browsers.
Oh, yeah.
It was
gotcha.
pretty. It was nothing like I said, nothing like Thailand, and I'm never going to be in a relationship ever again, so I'm safe. But you don't go to
don't know,
Thailand.
but-
I'm pushing everyone away.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You know, bitches are annoying. But then again, like, because the thing is, I've got it all on lock. But like, my daughter's a great cook.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
So then
She's
I'm
a
like,
lovely person.
I'm like, well, I really want to be in a relationship because girls are hard.
Yeah.
They're moody bunch.
Some of them are.
So
Not all of them.
So yeah, I want to go do some traveling, and man, you'd think there's some sort of worldwide pandemic going on because it's so dirt cheap to fly anywhere. It's like $1,049, and it was 7 nights accommodation, return flights, Phuket.
Wow,
$1,049.
it's pretty good.
Yo, like, I went there. That's so cheap.
Do you know what I don't have? $1,049.
Yeah, like what I don't have is money
yeah.
and money.
I once, I just going back to what I said before about I would feel gross, is I once went to Calendar Girls
Which whereabouts
in Auckland. In Auckland.
Calendar Girls in Auckland? Yeah, I know where you are.
And I literally only went once.
Did you go by yourself?
No, we went as a group.
Oh, you were in a group with like your button-up collared shirts. You're like, yeah, let's go find some girls to fuck.
Yeah, it was
like,
me, my
in a-
girlfriend at the time, and a few friends,
Hunting as a
and like the girlfriends, and I was just like, this is gross.
Yeah,
For two reasons. Is the lady who was stripping was older than you would want a stripper
Sounds like
to
the
be.
2 a.m. shift, eh? Like, get on Lizzie up there.
Yeah, go on, Nan.
All right, let's get it party going. Give it up for Lizzie. Like Daisy
And,
Dukes on.
And the crowd was like, I did not want to touch anything in there.
Nah, fair enough.
I was just like, this is gross. And, you know, they give you the Calendar Girls money,
Yeah, man.
you know?
Yeah,
and
funny money.
I just gave it to the first, waitress I saw. I'm just like, here you go. She's like, oh, and I'm like, don't even talk to me. Take this, I'm leaving. It was so gross.
'Cause
I
honestly,
was just like, I don't want to go
I know
anywhere.
people that own strip clubs, and they never clean those poles ever. Because I asked.
It wasn't the establishment, it was the people there.
And sticky floors.
Yeah, oh, the floors were sticky. But it was like the other guys there ogling.
Yeah, like there's
And it was just like, oh, this is just feels fucking
There's a
weird.
real yuck place in Hamilton, and you walk in, and it's like a shoebox kind of. There's like a single runway,
Yeah.
kind of going on, and it's elevated. So you're sitting there, like if we are sitting here now, the catwalk is about eye level, like where the girls will walk along and stuff, and my Tris and I went in there, and we looked around, and he was like, "Dude, every guy in here's Indian." And we looked around, and every single dude around us was Indian.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But no one was saying a word. They were just
Yeah.
like, and we're like, so we had that same thing. Within 2 minutes, we were out the door. And the guy, the lady, she was like, an older lady behind the, we pay to get in. She's got the speaker box. They're like, that was quick and fast. Like, we're like, yeah, we don't ever want to come back here. She's like, I understand. You, mine, how you go. Like, she was just like, yeah.
Go with God.
This is a soul-crushing place, I get it. But because that was after I got banned from the casino.
Oh, yeah.
I got the ban. I got into
winning.
No. Like, my mate was winning, and he was on a heater. He was on like the $100 blackjack table, and he was at the $4,000, and he was killing it. Meanwhile, I got in a very heated exchange or argument with the bar guy, and I don't know. I like to say young Kelz had an anger problem. It was only like a few years ago, and I just got real shitty. And then I got two of the security guards like came along, and I was still mouthing off. He's like, I'm gonna have to restrain you. I'm like, fuck you, nigga. That's what I said. That's what came out of my mouth. Like really loud, like, fuck
He's like,
you, nigga.
sir, I'm Polish.
Like, that word offends me, because I'm Polish. Like, I was like, fuck you, nigga. And then I got put in like a chicken wing, like, lock. And then I was getting escorted out, and the Tris was sitting there I was like, yo, hold up, nigga, hold up. I keep saying, and I'm like, yo, Tris. And he turned around, and he's like, oh, for fucks, what's he done? He was being like, fucking cunts. Fucking, he's like, Kel, shut the fuck up. He's like, I'm like, yeah, so we're outies, let's go.
And he's like, bye, cows.
Yeah, but he was like, I'm on a bit of a rot. I'm like, what am I meant to do? He's just like,
it's like, just in the car park with
he's
the
like,
other
you
kids.
had one job. You had one job to go get a drink. That was your one job, and he's got a 5-year ban. I'm like, yeah.
When's that 5-year ban run out? We should go to the day it ends.
It ended. When was this? It was 20.
So we've missed it.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
2015.
Because we could have like stood outside at 11:50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it hit midnight, you could be like, I'm in bitches!
Yeah. Like, Kelz,
Where's that nigger at the bar?
And he was just scratching. I just want to hit them tables, man. It's been a long time. 5 years. 10, 9. and it was at 0, and then I like sprinting like it's
Can't touch me! Can't touch me!
You got any blackjack? No time. Roulette. Craps. Snake eyes. Oh. It's like, why aren't you playing, Kelz? I only bought $40 with me. And, well, I just got to go. But Hamilton, like, Siobhan is going up there in a couple of weeks.
To where? Hamilton?
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Is she out of committee or something?
Cool. Like,
Oh!
yeah, she needs to top up on the old clap. Like, you just, like, breathe in. Chlamydia. There we go. There it is. Like, y'all must be talking about that Hamilton place. Oh man, I walked out with gonorrhea, the clap, and herpes, and all I did was stop for a soda at the mobile. I touched the fucking pump, put some to 91, and I'm like, my hands bit itchy, and next thing I know, I swear to Jesus, Lord himself, I started getting an itchy vagina. I was like, why's my vagina itchy? Oh man, it's because you were in Hamilton. Like, I was like, Hamilton? Why my vagina itchy? Like, did you touch a 91 unleaded pump from Mobile? Oh, I should tell your grandma she got the clap. She got the clap.
Good thing she didn't touch the 95. She would have got AIDS.
Yeah. Look at old Laurie over there. There's a guy in a wheelchair like, never forget Diesel. like picture Timmy, but like he doesn't have the outbursts, so he's got the he's talking underwater like never ever get Diesel.
There's another dude just like hanging out in the corner, and they're like, wait, he seems normal. He's like, yeah, ask him what happened. He's like, I went for an LPG puddle. What happened to you? My dick exploded. I'm a eunuch now.
Yeah, don't get me started on the food courts. Like,
yeah.
Man, you went to a food court in Hamilton? What happened? Man, I just broke out and like collapsed. I woke up with pussy shit all over my dick. So what'd you do? I'm like,
all over your dick? That's amazing. Well, what's more amazing is I went in with a vagina.
It's like, what'd you do? I'm like, think back to the last. Think, what did I do last time this happened? This happened before? Like, god damn. Hamilton gets a bad rap because no one raps the cock. That's
yeah.
the reason. Like, I think I talked about that last night, about the whole... Because I skipped a bit about how I had a fiery Māori ex-missus.
You said that.
Domestics. But then when I said like we had like fiery domestics, I forgot the little bit in between about how we, like, she don't give a fuck where we are. Like, I'm not kidding. We were having a screaming match, a domestic, in the abortion waiting room. Because that happened. She's like, this is all your fucking fault. Anyway, like, she fully just dumped all the blame on me. And I'm like, what? She's like, no, come on. Well, like, you should, why didn't you fucking, you said I'll just pull out. And then next thing, like, she was real angry at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, grab me by the fucking, like, put claw marks on my back and, and shit, like, come closer, come beside me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, fuck you, pull out, that's the best bit. And I was like, that made me laugh, like, that, pulling out the best bit. And that's why I said that Indian dude last night. Next, when you go home tonight...
That was funny, man. That was awesome.
Because it's like, and no, put your pants up.
Put your pants up and go home.
Yeah, go home, just more. But then you'll still have that post-wank, like, shame, where you haven't ejaculated, but you still have the shame, and you're wearing sweatpants, so there's no hiding it. Just, when I see you walking down the street, like, that guy's got a boner. He's got a dick sticking out of his pants. Like, because he, I don't know, like, yeah, come with me. Like, no, get off. No, I have, what, what? I haven't ejaculated since I hit puberty. I never have once allowed myself, degraded myself, lowered myself to ejaculating. Oh, no, I save all my juice. Like, no. It's like a sneeze, you know, there's one.
I'm not just a virgin, I'm a super virgin.
I'm a super virgin. like, it's like a sneeze, where you're like, and then when it happens again, I get real angry. I'm like, just fucking get it over with. It's like those days
just
where
get
it's
out
like,
of me.
Is it gonna rain or not? Like, and it's little spits of rain, but then it goes away, but it doesn't. And you're like, make it like rain or not.
Yeah, should I get off the pot?
Like,
weather.
Like, I want to be Helen Hunt in that scene from Twister, where it's pissing down, or don't rain. Like,
yeah.
Like, like, we should have pulled out. Like, we should have put that's the other alternative. Put on a rubber glove where I can't feel anything. And here you are going, and I'm just like, you look like you're having a good time with your love. Like, oh, you came? Alright, well done, good team. High five. Yeah, well, you're coming again. Good for you. 5 times now. I can't do it once, because apparently you have babies. Because the one time I busted my nuts inside, like, inside that Māori girl. One time to get a kid.
Yeah.
One time.
You're 1 for 1.
Oh, 1 for 1. I'm 100% from the free throw line, man. Never again.
Yeah.
15 years later, just still here, huh, darling? She's like, where else would I be? Like, I don't know. Like, it's not where I envisioned to be in 15 years' time. Could you see yourself having more kids?
No, we're done. We're done having kids. We got our 4, and I'm too old to start afresh.
Well, I've said that a couple of times. Like, I've missed the boat now, and people are like, you're not too old. I'm like, I reckon I am.
Well, the thing is, if you think about it like this, like...
Because the 21st, you'll be 60-ish.
Yeah.
Ew.
Like, I'll be pushing retirement.
You can't fuck any of your daughter's friends when you're 60. That's not feasible.
Have my...
Right now, it's feasible.
To have my daughter's friend.
Yeah, like, so when Kiana, like, has her 21st,
Yeah.
how old am I now? 36? So in 5 years' time,
Yeah.
I'm going to be 41 years old.
Yeah.
Perfectly capable of fucking 21-year-olds if I'm still single.
Oh, I see. And so you're saying I can't fuck my daughter's friends at the moment?
You can't when you're 60. That's just creepy.
Well, I can't now because they're like 12.
No, not now. When she's turned 21. When she turns 21.
Well, I'm actually, when she turns 21, to be honest, Kels, I'm hoping I'm still married, but...
Oh, yeah, you got the whole, like, everlasting love, like, you found your soulmate shit, where I'm sitting here and
like, I literally went and bought her new wedding rings today, so, like, that's a commitment.
Are you for real?
Yeah, her ones that we got when we were first getting married. So when we were going to go get married, we went to go get rings. Because I didn't buy a ring and then ask her. I asked her and then went and bought a ring because I'm not a fucking idiot.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
But there's no refunds, babe. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know the order of shit. So when we went and bought it, instead of buying a ring, I said, well, why don't we just buy the whole set? Because you meant to have 3 rings, right?
3, yeah, that's okay.
So why don't we just buy the whole set now and we're done with it? And so she's like, that's a good idea. And we went and picked them together.
That's cool.
So the rings we got her, like last year, the main big ring, broke. Like one of the claws broke and the diamond fell out. And they're also like have worn and now they're super thin and kind of like not very good anymore. Anyway, so she's found some the other day and she showed me and she's
this
like,
ring represents our love. It's super worn out. And
yeah, and old and
getting old and dilapidated.
loose.
It's falling apart basically.
So she found some she liked and I was like, okay, cool. And so today we went and got it, the set.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and she would
12 years ago has been like married at 12 years.
2008 we got married.
2008.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
Yeah, so we bought a new wedding ring today, so that was nice for her. Not for me.
Not for you?
I mean, it was exciting.
It cost some money.
No, it wasn't the money. I was just like, well, what do I get out of this?
Yeah.
No, it sounds bad, but at the time she's like, aren't you excited? And I was like,
I reckon after 12 years of marriage, you're allowed to be a little bit selfish. Like, what am I getting out of this?
It wasn't so much. It's kind of like, how can I describe it? I was like, she got a new toy and I didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I didn't want a new toy.
But now that we're in the, where were you? The mall,
Yeah, in the mall.
But now that we're in the mall.
Oh, actually, I got lunch, so that was good.
From the food court, did you get?
Yeah. Owen Bowl.
Yeah. The first time,
Wasn't
like
good.
when they first like shipped in there, because my mate owned Oporto. My mate owned Oporto. Remember Oporto? The
what do they
pickle
do?
Place. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like some of their shit there, and then that place moved in. I'm like, she's like, rice, like white or black? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
White rice or black? Yeah, you get black rice, or did you just cook it too long? Uncle Ben's is angry. She's like, no, not that. That's how she sounds to me. Like, no, darling.
Okay.
No, darling. Can you imagine like a lady like that when, say you go to like a prostitute, escort, whatever.
Let's say I do that.
No, let's hypothetically. And then the next day, you go into like a Asian establishment, like a bakery or whatnot.
Yeah.
And you like, I know their voice. And he's like, you want scoop chip, blah, blah. And she looks at you, and there's this like a millisecond where it's like, yeah, hi. How's it like? And she's like, I don't know you. Like,
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
She's got a day job and night job.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Good for her. You got to pay the rent.
You got to pay the rent, but you also got to like adhere to your slut tendencies, and you want to be a whore sometimes. I get it. Sometimes I'm just like put on high heels and fishnets, and I'm like, I want to be a whore today.
Yeah. And sometimes she just wants to make steak and cheese pies, and that's fine too.
It's fine too. Sometimes she does them at the same time.
That's awkward.
The boundaries.
Yeah. Also hygiene. What if someone like pulls out and finishes in a pie?
That's why it's got that white gloop and pie.
Oh, gross! You make me feel sick. I was actually just making dinner before I came. You know what I made? Chili con carne.
Oh,
so we can have nachos. Love a good. I love nachos, but do you know what I like more than nachos? Is chili on rice.
Chili on rice.
Yeah, so instead of having it on corn chips, I like to have it on rice.
That's how I like my chili con carne. On motherfucking rice.
This was more of a Texan chili.
I like, that lasagna. Like, it's like the thought was there, like, Jean's gonna make you lasagna, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Like, but it's like, I wish you never told me, because every day I wake up, every day I wake up.
Yeah, we sort of promised you lasagna, and then I went to hospital, and then so that didn't happen. And then when I got out of hospital, she made me pass, like Chilean food with the mince for the lasagna.
Yeah.
So we'll make it happen, okay, bro? I promise. We'll make it
I
happen.
love
for you.
lasagna so goddamn much.
Real soon. When we get back from being away,
Yeah, so
we'll totally make it happen.
That poker game, because you know that I only found out last night that news about Tommy looking legit now. He ain't coming back.
Yeah, so for those who are listening, because we kind of just broke into the conversation, our friend Tommy, shout out to you, Tommy, you American fool, is looking to go back to bloody shoot 'em up land.
Shoot 'em up land.
Yeah.
The home of the brave, land of the free.
Where education is good and full of guns. Good on you, Tommy, whatever floats your fucking boat.
Yeah, you fucking Asperger's riddled nothing.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough, like, he hasn't seen his family for a long time. Do you know what I mean? And, like, he's been away.
Family
from
means
home.
something. And
He's probably dying for, like, some sort of American,
yeah, he's just like, I
vegetarian American food.
just want fast food. I want White Castle. Oh no, because he's vegetarian.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the time he bit into a chicken burger and then I was like, what's wrong? He's like, you're lifting it. He's like, there's chicken in here. Coming up next, all over Palmy, no, get a warm welcome to Tommy. And you get to, and he like got up like, this is not gonna be good. And he
Full
just,
of dead animal.
he stood there like, I'm like, it wasn't that bad, was it?
So if you're listening, anyway, back to the topic at hand. We are looking at doing a poker game where we're going to get 5 comedians, well, 3 other comedians plus us. So yeah, 5 comedians,
Yeah.
and have a game of poker in this very shed
Cigars.
with some cigars. I might not have a cigar. My cigar days are well behind me. But
Why are you winking while you say that?
I'm not
I'm not even looking at you.
winking.
I'm just trying.
I was like, you can't even see my face.
I can't see anything.
And what we'll do is we'll record it and put it on YouTube, I reckon.
Put on the Uch.
We were going to like record it for the podcast, but actually listening to people play poker is actually probably very fucking boring.
Yeah.
Maybe what we'll do is we'll also voice record it, and if there's really good like audio clips, we'll put them together as like an audio show. But yeah, I think we'll try and record it for YouTube itself.
And instead of doing this big palmy pie off that we suggested 2 months ago,
Oh,
you
yeah,
and
that's
I
right.
just get a gangload of pies and just do the next podcast. We're just eating pies.
I reckon what we should do is we should each go out and buy 2 20 packs of nuggets
2 20 packs.
and just eat nuggets.
Foldy nugs.
Yeah.
I wonder how many nuggets I could do, or like, you know, cheeseburgers and Macca's, how they're so petite and
Fucking amazing. There's my favourite thing from Macca's, by
how
the way.
many cheeseburgers do you reckon you can put back?
I reckon 7.
Ooh,
On a good day. To be honest, I think 5.
I reckon 5 too.
But I could push myself to 7.
Do you want to fuck up the rest of your day?
Oh, it would.
It would.
You'll spend probably the rest of the day on the toilet.
I have had 10.
Have you had 10?
Yeah, and I caught it all on Snapchat when I was in Auckland. I was driving back from Papatoa into Otara, and when I hit the lights in Otara, that's when I was like, the brownies like kicked in, and the chick I got them from, she's like,
The brownies or the burgers?
the brownies, because I hadn't had,
okay.
you know, like, she goes, I made the brownies really strong because you got a high tolerance, blah blah. I'm like, bitch, man, that ain't shit. And I ate like, you know, she gave me like a plate of brownies and they were cut into squares.
Yeah.
And then she fucked off somewhere. She came back. I'm like, these brownies, the icing is the shit. Is that
Yeah.
ganache? Is that ganache? Is that how you pronounce it, ganache? And she was talking. She looked up and she goes, pointing at the plate. And she's like, have you put the? Do you eat all? I'm like, yeah. No shit's the bomb. And she's like, you need to go home. I'm like,
Now.
what?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? She's like, you're gonna get. That's gonna fucking hit you.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't my first barbecue. I know what I'm doing. Shit. Yeah, and it hit me. And then, so instead of driving like into my house, I carried on.
Yeah.
Got to the Macca's drive-thru, and I recorded it because my cousin Sean told me about it the other day on the phone. He's like, cuz remember that time you took this Snapchat and you were like, and there was a car in front of you, and you were just like, like, why do I sound like Sly Stallone right now? And you got to the speaker box and you're like, can I please have 10 cheeseburgers, 10 hash browns, and 1 large chocolate shake? And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I remember that. And I ate it all. And I woke up the next, I woke up and it was like, oh shit, it's in the afternoon. 2 days later. So I went it was a Friday night, and I woke up Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
But I thought Saturday afternoon, I was like, what am I going to do? What should I do tonight? But nah, it was actually, I slept for like 30 hours straight.
Do you know I once got so stoned?
Yeah.
I woke up in the back of a car going somewhere, and I didn't know where.
So you woke up and like you're in a...
I woke up and I was in my car. I wasn't driving.
Right.
And I'm like, I look up and like 2 of my best friends are in the car, right? And I'm going, and I woke up and I'm like,
What's happening?
where the fuck are we?
Oh, there he is. He's awake.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like. And they're like,
He loves it.
what do you mean? I'm like, where are we going? Like, where are we now? Where are we going? They're going, oh, we're on the way to Hamilton. And I'm like, why? And they're like, you wanted to go to Hamilton. I'm like, why the fuck would I want to go to Hamilton? Don't get fuel. And it turns out I had gone stoned, and while stoned, I called my cousin, or somehow I contacted my cousin, and he was like, bro, I'm in Hamilton at a 21st, and it's open bar. And so I talked my friends into driving me there.
Open bar, nice.
Yeah. And so we got there, and I smoked more, and then found my cousin who was just as stoned as I was.
Nice.
And he has tunnels in his ears, and he'd lost the tunnel.
Hold up. He has tunnels in his ears.
Yeah, you know what tunnels are, eh?
Nah.
The big rings you put in that stretches your ear
Oh,
up.
they're stretchy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's those, and he lost them. And so we're going around yelling, tunnels! around this 21st. And it turns out the 21st, I knew the guy.
What the fuck?
I went to school with him. And then when he saw me, he's like, oh, bro, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm here with my cousin. And
I'm really high.
yeah, and that's why I was like, I got stoned and here I am.
When was the last time you got baked or had smoked some weed?
Oh, a long time ago. Long time ago.
Does it have an adverse effect on you now?
No.
No? Is it just because Jen's not down with it, so you are neither?
Yeah, and it's also like, I got to be considerate of my job. Like, I work for the government, so I kind of.
What you doing behind closed doors, Dylan?
Yeah, but if like, I don't know, whatever the fuck. If
It's
somebody.
not like you're doing rails or cocaine. You know, it's just a little
No,
bit
it's not like that at all.
Like, no, it's not?
No.
No, because I do that. And that's a whole different thing.
No, I don't snort any cocaine.
No.
What I do is I make them into big pills and shove it up my ass.
Yeah, shelf them. Yeah, shelf them.
It's just epic.
But
But man, does it give you the shits.
yeah, you get the runs from it. But
Anyway,
it's worth it. You still don't get baked anymore.
no.
I
No,
honestly
don't
use
do
it.
that
I
stuff.
honestly use it for because people roll their eyes like, oh, for health, oh, medicinal. I'm
No,
like,
I get that. I get for you. It's definitely for
definitely-
health. I actually said to you yesterday, you should smoke it.
Huh? You told me.
After this gig, or before the gig, we were talking about your health. And I was
Right,
like, you know
we're
what
in the
helps with
driveway.
that?
We're in
Yeah.
the car in the driveway.
And I was like, you know what helps with that? Smoking dope. And you're like, got it covered.
Yeah, I had a couple of before you put me up, and it just
Yeah.
like, and then that's why you see me trying to just click everything out
Yeah.
because it really. I don't get the munchies. I don't get the giggles. I don't get the red eye.
Yeah.
I get none of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Food does taste hella better.
Yes.
But I don't sit there like, and I'm like, like Pablo, like, chicken pot pie. Those are my 3 favorite things. Or like, you think you're some mad scientist in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, you're baked, and you know nothing about what you're doing right now when you start putting tarragon into your stew. Like, who goes to the supermarket and it's like, oh, we need some spices. That's right, we've run out of like salt, the essential salt, pepper, some paprika, and don't forget the tarragon. Like, what the fuck does tarragon taste like? What do you cook tarragon with? Like, do you know what tarragon? It sounds like the name of a dragon from Lord of the Rings. Like,
Don't you use it with chicken? I've never used it.
no idea. I'm just like, because I saw it in the cupboard, I'm like, hey, ma. She's like, yeah. I'm like, why do we have tarragon? And she's like, oh yeah, I got some spices. I'm like, why the fuck did you get tarragon? Explain to me, how do you, like, what do you, when you're cooking a meal, when would you be like, yeah, needs more dork and tarragon. And then she's like, I'm like, exactly, you have no fucking clue what tarragon's for.
Probably came with the spice rate people, eh?
Yeah, it came with the spice rack. Like, no, because like, I'm like, what possession you'd be like, I'm gonna put that in my shopping trolley. She's like, I don't know, in case we needed it. I'm like, what a waste of money. Like, how do you, who buys tarragon? I don't even know what the fuck it is. That was like when my mate Bo got his missus message, like, can you pick me up an iced tea from George Street? I went with him.
Yeah.
He came out just filthy. Like, he was like, I'm like, fuck's wrong with you? Attitude adjustment, like, walking in, walking out. He's like, bro, this is what the size of a medium Macca's cup? I'm like, yeah. He's like, $12. I'm
What?
like,
It's ice and tea.
did they like make it in front of you? He's like, that's the fucked up thing. He's like, $12, and then she just poured it from here you go. When she said 12, I'm like, did I buy 5 of them? Like, $12.
No, he's like, it's just this.
And he was driving back to Philly to drop it off at work, and it was sitting in the middle console. I'm like, oi, you're not gonna have a sip? He's like, oh, it's like hers. I'm like, mother.
Yeah, for $12.
Was there any warning that it was going to be $12, or just like blindsided you? Because now you got to have like a summer like stunner deal, because times are hard, running pennies, and she's spending $12 on an iced tea.
Which is literally just iced tea and sugar.
That's just a waste of
Maybe
money.
some flavour.
I can't think of any liquid like $12. I do remember when I was in insurance, like we clients of ours in Auckland, they owned a Indian restaurant, so we got to eat there, and that was when Kingfisher had quartz bottles for they were like 12%ers, 12% Kingfisher beer with spicy food, so like you just banging it. They make you really drunk.
Yeah.
I find it hard to get drunk these days. I can, lack of a better term, I'm a fucking tank.
You gotta really go for it.
I gotta really...
But what are you drinking?
Spirits now. If it's a hot day sort of thing, like a few beers, cool. But if we've got like a couple of boxes of long whites, like, how much time do we have? Like, how bloated do I want to get? Do you know how many of those I have to drink to get drunk, or a bottle of Bacardi?
I like those. Please laugh away. I don't care. But like,
Quick fucks.
No, I like those. The vodka cruisers, the passion fruit ones.
Oh yeah,
Like those tropical sort of flavors. Like,
but you bang it back like it's like a Mountain Dew passion fruit sort of thing. Like,
so usually the first one I bang back half, most of the bottle in one go. But then the subsequent ones I drink slower.
I haven't drank in a while. I feel like I should.
No, I haven't, and the doctor said don't drink for a while.
Yeah, I hear that.
So that's me out for a wee bit.
I hear that, but
That's
then I'm
okay.
like, why am I listening to you, doctor? No.
Yeah. So how you been? Like,
I've
we
been-
did a show last night. How did that? How'd you feel after that?
Buzzy, man. Like, I wasn't really that nervous.
Yeah.
I had I've been writing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. It's kind of like when you haven't gone to the gym for 10 months.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You haven't gone. You haven't. It's like you've never been.
Yeah.
So after like 10 months, a part of me felt like I'd never. The idea, the concept of getting on a stage and entertaining people.
Yep.
Was the most fucked up. Why am I have to get on stage? Like, I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, so people pay good money, and there's a microphone. You're on stage in front of people, and like you got to entertain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I even contemplated, like, you know what? I had a good run. You know what I mean? I've done this whole comedy. Like, yeah, I've done comedy. It's a tough racket, but it makes you bad. And but the thing is when we talk about comedy. Sparrow was talking about it a lot last night, about how all these years later he's still conflicted on how he should present himself.
Yeah.
His voice, that comedic voice. The fucked up thing is the shit that I've been through the last year, it can't help but leave scars and change you. So I am not the same person I was a year ago. Let alone like my comedic voice is. I don't know my voice, let alone what my comedic voice is.
Gotcha.
I know I'm never going to be the same as that. You know, when I first started, because when you first start, it's like the low hanging fruit, like the real crass, like
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and it's
Fisting and
it's just not me. Like that's not a
yeah.
you know, and I'm just trying to find my way again. It's like I'm
Yeah.
starting all over, but that's the exciting thing for me. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm starting over again, but with the all the knowledge that I've gained since I started.
Yeah.
But I do feel like yeah, it's exciting. I get to start because there's no ego here. Like I'm gonna cut my teeth on the open mics like Sunday in Napier.
Are you going to go up to that?
Yeah, so you know how Indians are my peeps.
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously, what's his name again? Indian dude.
Indian dude, yeah.
You think the person who came up with the name for the band 660
Oh, yeah, yeah. That was a good joke.
doesn't know how to tell the time properly?
I thought it was a great joke.
Yeah, like he was like he messaged me today. He's like, bro, you come to I'm like, yeah, man, I wanna like you know.
Aldrine Rodriguez.
Huh?
Aldrine?
Aldrine.
Aldrine, yeah.
Yeah, nothing like a little bit of Aldrine. But I'm starting again, so I love that, and like the feedback I got last night is, even though it was all going to be mumble jumbled and stuff, is I got quite a few people that enjoyed the getting the dog getting the snip at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was good.
With the David Attenborough, like
Yeah. I also like the conversation. So
Yeah,
part
like,
of your bit was what do you go to a dog park and have a conversation with someone, and you know what I mean? Like I thought that was good. Is this your dog?
Like,
Yeah.
do you mind if my dog mounts yours? Like, you know, what do we do? Do we watch?
Yeah.
Do we turn our back but we can hear it? You know, like, so how's your day? Be like, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty windy.
I thought that was a good bit. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, because Tommy came up to me straight after, you know, and like Sparrow was like, good night.
Yeah.
And the lights came back on. Tommy came over to me. He's like, keep the dog bit.
Yeah, I'll try to keep the dog bit.
I'm like, yeah, cool. Like and it's finding a way.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to do or collab with like say a few of us and do like a, you know, like a 60-minute show.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
We'll do it.
Yeah, I just got to get the skin material down. But
Yeah.
as you know, with comedy, the only way to get better and refine things, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Just throw shit at the wall, see what sticks. Is you need the mic time.
Yeah.
You need to get on. So that's where it all.
Gotta go grind it out.
Gotta go, yeah, man. And I want to do that, like,
Yeah.
because I was talking to old Pete, you know, before I jumped up, last night. He's like, oh, you got a few. You're gonna do some old material like the Royal Days, or
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have much. I've got stuff like loaded up in the clip, ready to go.
Yeah.
But again, I just want to feel it,
Yeah.
because if I'm not feeling, I'm not really want to do it.
Yeah.
But I loved it. It was fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Cool.
So it's like, okay, we're on the right track, and I hope that we can get back to Bubbles Bar soon.
Yeah, me too.
Just that pub, like an open mic should be at a bar. Or a pub.
Yeah, it also
Smaller.
like with the crowd we got last time, it was fairly small, but you spread out in a massive theatre, and if you're in Bubbles, that would have been a lot more compact.
Yeah.
And better. So yeah, hopefully that all lifts soon, and we can do that.
Yeah, let's get some lols going, man. Like
Totally.
yeah, I have missed it, man. I had definitely missed it.
Yeah.
It's just good to be back.
Totally. If you're listening to this as well, and you're not in Palmy, and you're like, why don't you come here and do a show, wherever you are?
We'll come.
Yeah, let us know, because we will do our best to make it happen. Like, we'll do everything we can to do that. And we'll bring some friends even.
Bring some peeps. Make you
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah, and we'll have a good time. But
Actually make you laugh.
in the meantime,
We're good at that.
do you want to do it before you jump?
Yep. I was going to play a song.
That song?
Yeah, I was going to play that song.
I tell you what, don't play that song.
Oh, okay.
No, because what I'll do is I'll get that song and I'll put it properly into the audio.
Yeah, because it comes
So
with a
we'll-
yarn.
We'll end... Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, so give the yarn, and then as the yarn is done, I'll fade into this song.
So like, so you know, growing up, we're playing beer pong, right?
Sure.
And out of nowhere, it got popular in New Zealand. So you go to like a beer barrel, what have you, and Kiwi Pong had all the cups and everything, you could, tables, and it got real popular.
Yeah.
Well, like, fast forward like a little while. This is when I could actually see better, by the way.
Yeah.
In saying that, I can't see anything in front of me. I don't know how I get by day by day.
Yeah.
But I'll confidently still beat you at beer pong, just in muscle memory.
Yeah.
But I'll be like,
Sure.
whatever. But then, so fast forward to my 30th birthday, that photo up there, it was actually sponsored by Kiwi Pong because I was,
Cool.
so they paid for everything, and I went to nationals for beer pong down in Wellington.
Yeah.
And it was we had these myself and Boogie had my partner, we had these t-shirts, and it was Beavis and Butthead,
Oh, cool.
but it was Beavis and Ponghead.
Gotcha. Okay.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
And we were wearing these t-shirts, blah blah blah, and we walked into this bar in Wellington, and they were playing like MTV music, whatever, on all the TVs.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was looking at us when we walked in. That song was playing.
Yeah.
You can't
wow.
You can't make that shit up. So we're wearing Beavis and Butthead t-shirts, Beavis and Ponghead. We walk into this bar where we were about to play like nationals of beer pong, and Love Rollercoaster by Red Hot Chilli Peppers is playing. And if anyone knows that song, knows that the video clip is Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
So
Because it's from the movie.
Yeah, from the movie.
From the movie, yeah.
So that Beavis and Butthead is playing everywhere in this bar, all these
Yeah.
TVs, and we're walking in with these Beavis and Butthead get up, and we're like, he's like,
It's almost like a wrestling
well,
entrance.
Brogan was like, did you set this up? I'm like, no, nigga, I didn't set up shit. This is fucking. And then next thing you know, we're like, hey guys, fucking. Well, like, that was a well thought out plan, eh? Like, cackle, we turn, it's Mikey fucking Havoc. And we're like, and I was like, you're Mikey fucking Havoc. He's like, Mikey fucking Havoc. And we're like, I'm like, where's Newsboy? He's like, I'm sick again, ask that fucking question. I'm like, oh, sorry, man. Like, and he's like, you guys want to be on the radio? And we're like, oh, okay. Radio Hodaki? I was like, okay. And then
Yeah, I miss that station.
I managed to message a couple of the cousins in Auckland, like,
Yeah.
so they could hear, like, they heard the live interview, and we got, and then all of a sudden the betting syndicate, like, started, and we were the odds-on favourite
Yeah.
out of 50 teams to win,
Yeah.
and from the back of that nationals that down in Wellington, yeah, like, Kiwi Pong, they sponsored my 30th birthday, and they sent
Yeah.
out all this sort of shit, and it was because of that song. So I was going to play the song.
Well, no, we'll play the song. We'll definitely play the song. But don't play the song. So the song will be on there. So I think the before you jump, here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Before you jump, remember that life is a roller coaster, right? There's ups and there's downs and there's loop-de-loops. But don't jump off before the end
Don't jump off before the end.
of the roller coaster.
Why would you?
Like-
How would you? Because you're strapped in.
No, it's a metaphor.
Okay.
Yeah. Stay till the end of the ride. Keep your hands in the cart
At all times.
at all times.
If you're gonna spit before the loop,
Oh, yeah.
not mid.
Not mad.
Because you spit at the apex of the loop,
And it comes back towards you.
and then it lands right on
Yeah.
your forehead.
Yeah.
And you're like, who blew their load?
I find it was easy to turn and spit on the person next to me.
You reckon you could, like, when a roller coaster, say the one at Rainbow's End.
Yeah.
You reckon you could rub one out and ejaculate before the roller coaster comes back?
Before it finishes. Am I
Can
on
you
the roller?
finish?
Wait, am I on the roller coaster or just on the platform rubbing one out? Because that makes a difference.
I'm hoping. Yeah, no, you're on the roller coaster.
No, I don't think I could.
Nah, neither could I. I reckon the log flume, I can knock one out.
That's a long ride.
Yeah, Motion Master, easy, piece of cake.
Easy, yeah.
Mini golf, easy.
The Gold Rush you could as
Oh,
well.
I remember Gold Rush.
Yeah, that was my favourite ride for a long time.
Why?
I don't know.
Because of the ice cream?
We went for the opening of it. The
Ooh.
ice cream.
You know the ice cream.
Oh, the Gold Rush ice cream.
Yeah, man.
No, unrelated.
Do you remember Fantasyland in Hastings?
Yes.
Fantasyland.
Yeah, I do remember. That was good times.
Fun for the whole
good times.
family.
So yeah, before you jump, life is a roller coaster. Stay on till the end.
Yeah. Before you jump, strap in.
And now,
Enjoy the ride.
here's the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. By sung by Beavis and Butthead himself. Well, not really. But sorry, and who calls that kid Butthead?
I think it's more of a nickname.
I hope so.
His name is Trevor.
Yeah. Trevor Seymour Butts. You guys. My crotch.